All right, good morning. We are looking at monomial factors of polynomials today. This is section 5.3, monomial factors of polynomials. Here's my assistant, Sophia Adele. Sophia, can you turn around and say hi?
Hi.
Okay. So we are going to look at long polynomials and decide what their factors are. To start, let's do a really simple one. Let's say we have 5x plus 15. What you want to do is you want to look at a polynomial. This is actually a binomial, and say, what can you divide both 5x and 15 by? The answer is 5. So because I can divide them both by 5, I can factor out a 5, which is basically divide both by 5. But I don't want to change it. Remember, we've talked about we can't really change what the actual polynomial is. So when I divide, I take that factor and put it outside a parenthesis. So 5x divided by 5 would give me x, and 15 divided by 5 would give me 3. If I were to redistribute, 5 times x would give me 5x, and 5 times 3 would give me 15, so it works. But this would be your answer that you were looking for. This is factored. Okay? We can do it with things like something that would be a little bit more involved. So you could do it with something like 3x squared plus 9x plus 12. Let's go with that. What are they all divisible by? 3x squared, 9x, and 12. Everything in that polynomial is divisible by a 3. So I can take a 3 out of each. If I take a 3 out of 3x squared, so what I'm dividing by goes on the outside of the parenthesis. 3 divided by 3x squared divided by 3 is x squared. 9x divided by 3 is 3x. And 12 divided by 3 is 4. You can check your work. It's 3 times x squared, 3x squared, 3 times 3x, 9x, and 3 times 4, 12. It is, so I made it work. So it's correct. Okay? Just out of paper. So that means we can't have any more snow days. I don't have any paper left. Ah. Okay. Now, let's make it a little bit more complex. Okay? Let's say I have something like 4x squared plus 8x. Well, in this case, I have 4 and 8 are both divisible by 4. But x squared and x both have a factor of x. So when I actually divide out, what am I going to put on the outside of my parenthesis? I'm going to put what I'm dividing by, which is 4x. 4x squared divided by 4x gives me x. Remember, that's like 4xx over 4x. Those cancel and those cancel, so I just have an x left. And then 8 divided by 4 is 2, and these x's would cancel, so I just get 4x times x plus 2. So 4x times x is 4x squared, and 4x times 2 is 8x. Okay? All right, let's go for one more that's a little bit more complex. We'll do 2 more examples, and then we will be finished. So let's say that I have 3x cubed plus 15x squared plus 21x. Okay? What can I divide 3, 15, and 21 all by? Well, the number is 3. What can I divide? Hold on. X cubed, x squared, and x by? Well, whenever we're looking at multiple x's, so different different exponents, we want to look for the smallest exponent. That's what you can divide them all by. Smallest exponent is 1. So that's an x, an x, and an x. So I put 3x out front. 3x cubed divided by 3x is just x squared. 15 divided by 3 is 5. X squared divided by x is x. And 21 divided by 3 is 7. X divided by x cancels. So that would be my final answer. Okay? One last one. Let's see. Okay? The hard one. Let's say that I have x's and y's. Let's go with that. Let's say we have 6x to the 4th y squared plus 3x to the 3rd y. So, what are 6 and 3 both divisible by? Start with the numbers. They're both divisible by 3. Then between x to the 4th